God damn, it's fucking awful. Every aspect of this film is bad. This film is a spit in the face to the legacy of the original brilliant film. The original movie was so compelling and subtle and horrific, but hidden. This movie is just hilarious, ridiculous, over the top, and just stupid. Like they played all the intensity and subtlety as a joke. What the fuck is this? And like in the beginning, what the fuck is going on? Why are they sticking a tube into the character? Is that like some part of the mental health facility? There's literally shit that happens in this movie that is just unexplained. Like, dude, what the fuck were they trying to achieve with this movie? One minute it's like bad shit crazy. The next minute it's like a getaway film or an episode of 90210. Dude, I don't need this college getaway bullshit. I need a horror movie, not a college goof film. The music, the atmosphere, the tone. This is like if you visited one of these goth conventions. Which goth conventions are kind of cool, but still, this is like a cheap knockoff. It's like a rock concert at all times without the atmosphere of the original movie. None of that. This movie doesn't give a single fuck, and it's just like, wow. What is the point of these plot lines they have in this movie, and how in the flippity flying fuck does it relate to Blair Witch? You'll notice that this movie has many moments that don't even pertain to Blair Witch. Like the opening, for instance. What the fuck was that? This dude came out of some mental institution with tubes and whatnot. Okay, are they gonna explain? No. The title is Book of Shadows. What the fuck is the book? And how does it pertain to Blair Witch? Are they gonna explain this? No. Why the fuck does the very plot itself and premise not pertain to the main point of the film? What in the fuck? What the fuck is this? Why is it showing random ass flashbacks of people getting gutted? Dude, what does any of that have to do with this place? Are they gonna piece that together? You see, in the original, it didn't show who the Blair Witch was, which added a whole new level of subtlety and horror. It was incredible storytelling and gave you inference. Here, okay, they want to be more direct, okay. But if you're gonna be direct about the witch or whoever, whatever they're doing, well, it has to make sense. It has to be explained. It can't just be some random forced over-the-top flashbacks. Come on, man. The reason I say over-the-top is because they force these flashbacks into the movie so hard. And it's like, dude, and it doesn't even pertain to the current plot. So what is the purpose of this? You gotta explain. This kind of shit you don't know. Oh, you don't. How? You gotta explain this kind of shit. You don't. How these kind of flashbacks and have it go. You have these kinds of flashbacks and have it go unexplained? I can't take this film seriously. This is hilarious. And that's not good because I should be taking it seriously. Instead, now I want to go to a goth convention. But all jokes aside, this movie is like a discount idiot's misinterpretation of goth shit. Like some dude saw a goth book for dummies and made a movie about it. These people are just giggity as hell. They don't take shit seriously. Motherfucker, you're in the Blair Witch Forest. I don't care what time period it's in, since it takes place in a universe like ours, where Blair Witch is a film. The fuck? What? Bitch, if I went to the lake of Jason Voorhees, I'm still fucking scared. They don't give a fuck. So why would they here? Why not go to the club or rave or something? That's all these characters ever want to do is raving and going to the club. That's all these characters ever want to do is rave. Is raving and going to the club bad? No. But in a horror movie, that's the sequel to Blair Witch. And you're in that forest. That's fucking stupid. And it's annoying because these characters are the most one-dimensional characters ever. They have no depth at all. They just want to go crazy, do crazy shit, get fucked up, and rave all day. Again, these things aren't bad per se, but why do this in a haunted forest, ding-a-ling? That's fucking stupid. Also, fleshing out characters my ass. That is the furthest thing in mind for a cinematic marvel like this. God, this movie is just fucking awful. Every moment is just pointless partying and bullshit. They don't give a fuck about these characters. They don't even try and do anything with them whatsoever. They have no characterization whatsoever. They're the most one-dimensional characters ever in a story with a bunch of shit that doesn't even pertain to Blair Witch or the plot. Remember the subtlety of the found footage film? Remember the tension, the storytelling, the build-up, the characters who were actually fleshed out. Yeah, goodbye. Hello, partying, raves, and fucking around in a haunted forest. What the fuck is with these modern-day horror films? And they have people intentionally go to haunted areas and forests to, quote, party. Motherfucker, haven't you ever heard of a rave? Movies like this are like brain Play-Doh. Dude, the whole point... Dude, the whole point in symbolic flashbacks, keyword symbolic, the symbolism has to actually fucking mean something, dumbass. You don't just show these bizarre-ass flashbacks that don't pertain to the film. So many times this movie has these bizarre-ass flashbacks that don't pertain to the main plot. Dude, what the fuck? So there's even a group of people trying to film the Blair Witch stuff. Even other characters are treating it like a joke. Now, I'll admit that in real life, there are people who investigate that in haunted places. Now, I'll admit that in real life, there are people who investigate haunted places. But the main characters, if you even want to call them that, what the fuck are they doing? They're just there for the sake of it. Who the fuck decides to have a rave party and get drunk in some haunted fucking place? This is so like a horror movie writer wrote the average tropes of a horror movie. We could get it on, but we gotta go to the place where the serial killer lives first. We could party, but why party at a rave? And we could groove on, dance in the woods with dead bodies and whatnot. Yeah, so enticing. What the fuck is this plot, man? Wait a minute. Isn't that guy from Burn Notice? He was an unconventional great character in that show. You know, these days they're subverting the male power fantasy and creating more unconventional stories. Burn Notice is one of them. You have a good actor in this ridiculous ass shit? What the fuck is he doing here? This movie is like a discount goth convention. Why the fuck is there always super loud music every 5 damn seconds? Just calm the fuck down and tell the damn story already. God damn, they don't even have symbolism and meaning pertaining to these scenes. God damn, these people don't even know how to make film. They don't even know what they're doing. They think if you just shove some shock value in the midst, it's deep and whatnot. No, dude, symbolism has to serve a purpose, you idiot. They don't understand film. This movie is just, ugh. One character even asks what's going on. That's what I'm wondering. You guys did the worst job of breaking down this plot. So apparently they came to Blair Witch Place and get high, and get drunk. They don't dive into these characters. They just fuck around at a place like this the entire time. What in the fuck? Okay, this is stupid. They wake up after not knowing what the fuck happened then prior, and they just find the tapes. Then afterwards, it's apparently a non-linear structured film. Okay, what in the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? How are you gonna out of nowhere shoehorn in this plot element of, oh, the story is all of a sudden non-linear? Since when? The fuck? So confusing. Why is it that the movie is now suddenly a flashback? When was this established prior? This movie is high. If 5 hours of their lives is unaccounted for, how is that it just happened that it was all filmed at that specific moment? That's fucking stupid. Oh my god, something's happening. I better make sure I have my camera on. What the fuck is this, a vlog? Now we're gonna vlog our horrific travels into Jason Voorhees. Next up is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't worry, we'll have the camera on. Dude, come on. Like, I get the fact that people in the town are angry towards them because they think they're witches. Also, spoiler alert, and it's not like I'm spoiling anything all that crazy anyway. You're not missing much, so spoilers, but yes. The twist is that when the film crew came, they lost control, passed out, and gutted the film crew like cheese. And when this happened, the people in the town after this even assumed they were witches because they were involved with all that stuff. The way they tell this story is so all over the place, and it's like incoherent. They don't coherently explain this to you in the plot itself. They explain the twist later, but the story itself and how that pieced together barely explained. Really bad writing. Okay, so at one point in the movie, the very people this character has been with, the entire time partying, getting drunk, all that, and yet he says he doesn't know these people. Motherfucker, you've been with them the entire movie. What the fuck? So you mean you don't know them? So what do you mean you don't know them? Because some crazy stuff happened there and so you just lost 5 hours of your life? And you're just now shocked at the crazy shit? And why the inconsistency? When you were with these characters the entire time and didn't care, now you feel this way. Character inconsistency. Man, when you see the twist and found footage, this is some really hilarious shit you'd see in a parody movie. Look at the way they talk, the acting here, it's just unprecedented for its time. The cinematic storytelling is so overwhelming, I had to take a breath for a second. So not only was that hilarious and ridiculous, but then compare these shitty found footage goofy moments you'd find in a dude's old basement. Compare this to the found footage in the original, handled with so much care and attention to detail people thought it was real. Goodness, don't waste your time with this film unless you're really that high. This was Tarragon, and thank you for watching. Oh my goodness, this movie is... Please watch better films, guys. Now I'm out this piece.